a pleasure to have you here.
Happy to be here, very much.
So, we wanted to know how many times have you been in Switzerland before?
Okay. Quite a few times. I think my first time here was in 2004 for the Switzerland Festival when I came with editors in the group. And after that I came back again in a brief time in 2007 with DJ Pepe, who brought me. And then the last 3 times that I've been here for over a week span, I came with Zurich from Rosado, who brought me with many tours throughout the country and visiting different cities. So 4 or 5 times I would say.
That's nice.
Yes, it's been great every single time. It's been awesome.
So what is the difference for you between salsa and mambo?
Well, I was always taught one way, that it was one thing, and now it's kind of went to another thing. My mentor, editors, had always explained to me and his dancers in the group that mambo and salsa was simply a name change. It was back in the late era when salsa was really, mambo was really big in New York, 40s and 50s and the 60s. The dance was just called mambo, and everybody just danced all the different timings. So you danced on 2, 2, 3, 4, you danced on 1, you danced on 3. Everybody just danced mambo, and you just clicked with some people, and some people you didn't. And when it kind of phased out, the hustle came back in, and the salsa came right back in with the more modern salsa. That when it was coined salsa, and the name changing, and the name was changed, and that's how I originally know it. And now it's just kind of considered more salsa than mambo than anything. But I think nowadays it's more turned mambo as the entrée dancers and salsa as the more modern music and more on dancers. Sometimes I feel that way, sometimes I don't. So I'm kind of on the fence about it. But I do classify myself more dancing as a mambo dancer. I really go with the older style, and because I come through Eddie, and that's kind of always what I've known. Very creative, very inventive, and it was really cool to be with him in that phase.
yourself and do your tours by yourself and do solo shows?
Well, it wasn't something I originally wanted to do. A friend of mine, a good friend of mine in Cleveland, Rebecca Sweet, she kind of advised me. She said, why don't you try to do something solo? I didn't know how much I really knew until how much knowledge I really had and how much I really knew what I could do, my potential, until I actually became solo. So I just tried it with really not knowing that it was going to get to this point of where I am right now. And so that's why sometimes you have to try things. You don't know what can come out of it. And I don't know, I just said, let me just try it. And I kind of really enjoy it. It's a certain freedom you have. It's a little bit easier because you get to manage and make your own decisions about almost everything. And I don't know, I do miss partnering part sometimes. I do miss the partner work and having somebody teach with you, but I really enjoy teaching very much. And I feel sure in being solo, I feel like I can do a lot and know a lot and I can spread a lot to people. So that's why I kind of, and then people call me and look for me, and that helps, I guess. And maybe this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So it's kind of why I continue to do it.
Good, and so with that we come to our last question. So that you have been dancing for such a long time, how do you see salsa in 10 years from now?
10 years, so we're in 2012 now, so that would be 2022. And that would be, okay, I'm not going to reveal my age, but I would be a certain age. Don't know if I will still be dancing, but I guess with what I see now, how the original art form, original traditional form of dance, salsa, mambo, whatever you want to call it, it's being so mixed nowadays. You actually don't see the traditional sense anymore as much. I mean, Eddie keeps it very traditional, and in a way I try to as well. But I see it evolving even to more. I actually see it evolving to be structured like the ballroom, and maybe like the way the ballroom is, the ballet, like everything has a set name, structure, and it's one. I would love to see it get to that point, and hopefully Eddie will be the first one to take us there as he structures his whole thing, his whole dance is onto form. I definitely see a lot more fusion, as already is, with flamenco and salsa and hip hop and salsa and jazz. I also see a lot more development. I think also for women, I think that women will have much more of a role in salsa. I can see that a little bit more now. Women are coming up to me and saying they're looking to do their own solo thing, and they're choreographing and training and teaching. And I think that, and not only that, I've actually seen even the homosexuals as well putting together teams of the same sexes and competing. And I mean, I think it's going to be really revolutionized. I think it will be definitely much more structured. I think we'll have more structured teachers. I think that the schools will probably double the nation. I think there'll be, like I said, now we just salsa jazz, like they have now Latin jazz and Afro jazz and Afro this, and I think that's going to be pretty great. Hopefully, hopefully it gets even to the now younger and younger to the kids, so they start even earlier and earlier and more interest. I would love to see that. Hopefully, we'll even see that going on much more salsa on television, especially the way, keeping traditions as well, to see that even more. So I would really need to see that. I'd love to see that more and see that happening as well.
All right, thank you very much for your time. It was very nice having you here and doing a wonderful show.
Yes, I just want to thank salsa.ch again for this wonderful interview, for having me. Again, to my great fan Alan Jolene for bringing me out here to Switzerland and all the great schools, Victor and DJ Bever and Wadra and Allegra and all the great events this weekend. And of course, to you guys, the Salseros and Salseras of Switzerland, thank you for coming out supporting. It means a whole lot. Without you, there's no me. And nothing but love. Thank you so much. Rosado. Brought me out here, and he was telling me, come with 2 shows because you're gonna have some of the same people. I said, okay, I kind of have a second show as a boogaloo, but it's still a little raw and everybody knows what a boogaloo is. So I put this routine 2 days ago. Like, I gotta do something nice for the Swiss people and get something nice and new. So I'm debuting. I was really nervous and I said, I'm gonna just have fun. Whatever comes out. I'm a solo, I can do whatever anyway. Nobody would know the difference. It sure as heck was great to do it in front of this kind of audience because it probably would not have worked out. So, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to perform in front of you guys, for you guys, and allowing me to debut something new. Pachanga is probably my favorite. And so that makes it a little bit easier. But it was easy to do in front of you guys. You made me feel very welcome. I see the smiles and the cheers that hyped me up. So, thank you. Thank you for the ladies who came out today. I love you. So warming and welcoming and really always come and support. And I don't care what any artist says, you always wish, I hope this people are going to come, I hope people come for the show, I hope people come for the workshop. That's how I always think. I am always appreciative. I don't take it for granted. So, thank you so much. But Bebe, I know for so many years. So sweet. And he always helps me out. Whenever I'm around here, he always tries to hook me up and get me work, and he's awesome. He's so awesome. So continue please to support Pepe Mercedes, okay?
Siempre, siempre.
Yes. And if anybody's around this weekend or want to take a little trip to Basel this weekend, I'll be performing. I'll be doing the show again Saturday, and we have some workshops Saturday, different workshops Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is all on 2, showing some fun work, and Sunday will be pachanga and styling, okay? And Saturday night is party. So if you guys can come out, that would be really nice too, okay? Thanks Alan for bringing me out. And thanks to Victor and Melody from the Zurich Life for bringing me out today. Continue to support these guys. These guys are doing really great things, okay? So that the salsa continues, alright? On 2, the spreading as much. I'm seeing a lot of on 2 as well. And not this, and on 1 continue. Just I want the dance to continue and grow in general. So. Alright guys, go have some fun. I'll be back out in the queue. Thank you so much again. Thank you.
La pachanga,